Emperor Go-Daigo was the 96th emperor of Japan, according to the traditional order of succession. Post-Meiji historians construe Go-Daigo's reign to span 1318 to 1339, however, pre-Meiji accounts of his reign considered the years of his reign to encompass only between 1318 to 1332. Pre-Meiji scholars also considered Go-Daigo a pretender emperor in the years from 1336 through 1339. This 14th-century sovereign was named after the 9th-century emperor Daigo, and Go translates literally as later, and thus, he is sometimes called the later emperor Daigo. The Japanese word Go has also been translated to mean the second one, and in some older sources, this emperor may be identified as Daigo the Second, or as Daigo II. Biography. Before his ascension to the chrysanthemum throne, his personal name was Takaharu Shino. He was the second son of the Daikakuji to Emperor Go-Uda. His mother was Fujiwara no Choshi Tadeko, daughter of Fujiwara no Tadatsugu. She became Nyoin called Dantenmonin. Emperor Go-Daigo's ideal was the Engi era during the reign of Emperor Daigo, a period of direct imperial rule. An emperor's posthumous name was normally chosen after his death, but Emperor Go-Daigo chose his personally during his lifetime, to share it with Emperor Daigo. Events of Go-Daigo's life. Emperor Go-Daigo became emperor at the age of 31, in the prime of his life. 1308. At the death of Emperor Go-Nijo, Hanazono accedes to the chrysanthemum throne at age 12 years, and Takaharu Shino, the second son of former Emperor Go-Uda, is elevated as crown prince and heir apparent under the direction of the Kamakura shogunate. March 29, 1318. In the 11th year of Hanazono Tenno's reign, the emperor abdicated, and the succession was received by his cousin, the second son of former Emperor Go-Uda. Shortly thereafter, Emperor Go-Daigo is said to have acceded to the throne. 1319. Emperor Go-Daigo caused the Nengo to be changed to Gen to mark the beginning of his reign. In 1324, with the discovery of Emperor Go-Daigo's plans to overthrow the Kamakura shogunate, the Rokuhara Tandai disposed of his close associate Hinosu Keitomo in the Shochu incident. In the Genko incident of 1331, Emperor Go-Daigo's plans were again discovered, this time by a betrayal by his close associate Yoshida Sadafusa. He quickly hid the sacred treasures in a secluded castle in Kasajayama and raised an army. But the castle fell to the shogunate's army the following year, and they enthroned Emperor Kogen, exiling Daigo to Oki province, the same place to which Emperor Go-Toba had been exiled after the Jokyu War of 1221. In 1333, Emperor Go-Daigo escaped from Oki with the help of Nawa Nagatoshi and his family, raising an army at Funagami Mountain in Hoki province. Ashikaga Takauji, who had been sent by the shogunate to find and destroy this army, sided with the emperor and captured the Rokuhara Tandai. Immediately following this, Nitta Yoshisada, who had raised an army in the east, laid siege to Kamakura. When the city finally fell to Nitta, Hojo Takatoki, the shogunal regent, fled to Tosho Temple, where he and his entire family committed suicide. This ended Hojo power and paved the way for a new military regime. Returning to Kyoto, Daigo took the throne from Emperor Kogen and began the Kenmu restoration. The restoration was ostensibly a revival of the older ways, but, in fact, the emperor had his eye set on an imperial dictatorship like that of the Emperor of China. He wanted to imitate the Chinese in all their ways and become the most powerful ruler in the East. Impatient reforms, litigation over land rights, rewards, and the exclusion of the samurai from the political order caused much complaining, and his political order began to fall apart. In 1335, Ashikaga Takauji, who had traveled to eastern Japan without obtaining an imperial edict in order to suppress the Nakasendai rebellion, became disaffected. Daigo ordered Nitayoshi Sada to track down and destroy Ashikaga. Ashikaga defeated Nitayoshi Sada at the Battle of Takenoshita, Hakone. Kusunoki Masashiga and Kitabatake Aki, in communication with Kyoto, smashed the Ashikaga army. Takauji fled to Kyushu, but the following year, after reassembling his army, he again approached Kyoto. Kusunoki Masashiga proposed a reconciliation with Takauji to the emperor, but Go-Daigo rejected this. He ordered Masashiga and Yoshisada to destroy Takauji. Kusunoki's army was defeated at the Battle of Minatogawa. When Ashikaga's army entered Kyoto, Emperor Go-Daigo resisted, fleeing to Mount Hai, but seeking reconciliation. He sent the imperial regalia to the Ashikaga side. Takauji enthroned the Jimaiwantu Emperor, Komyo, and officially began his shogunate with the enactment of the Kenmu law code. Go-Daigo escaped from the capital, the regalia that he had handed over to the Ashikaga being counterfeit, and set up the southern court among the mountains of Yoshino, beginning the period of northern and southern courts in which the northern dynasty in Kyoto and the southern dynasty in Yoshino faced off against each other. Emperor Go-Daigo ordered Imperial Prince Kanayoshi to Kyushu and Nitayoshi Sada and Imperial Prince Tsuneyoshi to Hokuriku, and so forth, dispatching his sons all over, so that they could oppose the northern court. September 18, 1339. In the 21st year of Go-Daigo's reign, the emperor abdicated at Yoshino in favor of his son, Noriyoshi Shino, who would become Emperor Go-Murakami. September 19, 1339. Go-Daigo died. The actual site of Go-Daigo's grave is settled. This emperor is traditionally venerated at a memorial Shinto shrine at Nara. The Imperial Household Agency designates this location as Go-Daigo's mausoleum. It is formally named Tono no Misasaja. Genealogy. Consorts and children. Empress Saionji Kishi, daughter of Saionji Sankane Princess, died young. Imperial Princess Kanshi, Sayo at Ai's shrine, later, married to Emperor Kogen. Empress Imperial Princess Junshi, daughter of Emperor Go-Fushimi. Imperial Princess Yukiko, Nyogo. Fujiwara no Eishi, daughter of Nijo Michihira, court lady. Minamoto no Chikako, daughter of Kitabatake Morochika. Imperial Prince Moriyoshi, head priest of Enryakuji. Imperial Princess Hishi, nun in Imabayashi, court lady. Fujiwara no Ishi, Tomiko, daughter of Nijo Tamio. Imperial Prince Takayoshi, Imperial Prince Munenaga, head priest of Enryakuji. Imperial Princess Tamako, nun. Imperial Princess Kinshi, nun in Imabayashi, court lady. Ichijo no Subone, daughter of Saionji Sanetoshi. Imperial Prince Tokiyoshi, Imperial Prince Josen, priest in Shogoen. Princess, nun in Imabayashi, court lady. Fujiwara no Runshi, daughter of Ano Kinkado. Imperial Prince Tsunenaga, Imperial Prince Nariyoshi, Imperial Prince Noriyoshi, Imperial Princess Shoshi, Sayo at Ai's shrine 1333–1336, later, nun in Honji. Imperial Princess Ishi, nun in Imabayashi, court lady. Gon no Dainaga no Sami no Subone, daughter of Nijo Tamemichi. Imperial Prince Honan, priest in Ninnaji. Prince Kanayoshi, Sisei Tai Shogun 1336. Princess, a daughter of Emperor Kamiyama Kosho, priest, court lady. Shosho no Naishi, daughter of Sugawara no Arinaka. Imperial Prince Seijo, head priest of Onjoji, court lady. Fujiwara no Chikako, daughter of Kazanan Munichika. Imperial Prince Mitsuyoshi, court lady. Fujiwara no Shushi, Moriko, daughter of Toinsana Yasu, Imperial Prince Genon, head priest of Kofukuji, court lady. Kono no Subone, Prince Tomoyoshi, court lady. Shonagon no Naishi, daughter of Shijo Takashi Sonshin, priest, court lady. Gon no Chunagon no Subone, daughter of Sanjo Kinyasu, Imperial Princess Sadako, court lady. Mimbukiyo no Subone, princess, married to Kono Mototsugu, Imperial Prince Saike, priest in Myoho-in. Mumon Gensen, founder of Hokoji. Yoda, fifth head nun of Tokaji. Go-Daigo had some other princesses from some court ladies. Kugyo. Kugyo is a collective term for the very few most powerful men attached to the court of the Emperor of Japan in pre-Meiji eras. Even during those years in which the court's actual influence outside the palace walls was minimal, the hierarchical organization persisted. In general, this elite group included only 3 to 4 men at a time. These were hereditary courtiers whose experience and background would have brought them to the pinnacle of a life's career. During Go-Daigo's reign, this apex of the Daijokan included Kampaku, Nido Michihira, 1316–1318. Kampaku, Ichido Ukitsune, 1318–1323. Kampaku, Kujo Fusazane, 1323–1324. Kampaku, Takatsuka Fuyuhira, 1324–1327. Kampaku, Nido Michihira, 1327–1330. Kampaku, Kono Tsunetada, 1330. Kampaku, Takatsuka Fuyanori, 1330–1333. Sadajin, Udaijin, Nidajin, Dainagon. Eras of Go-Daigo's reign. The years of Go-Daigo's reign are more specifically identified by more than one era name or nengo. Emperor Go-Daigo's 8 era name changes are mirrored in number only in the reign of Emperor Go-Hanazono, who also reigned through 8 era name changes. Pre-Nanboku Court Bumpo, Genor, Genko, Shochu, Kayuku, Gentoku, Genko, Kenmu, Nanboku Southern Court eras as reckoned by legitimate sovereigns Court and Nanboku Northern Court eras as reckoned by pretender sovereigns Court Shokei Ryakuo. In popular culture, Emperor Go-Daigo appears in the alternate history novel Romanitas by Sophia McDougall.